Congratulations and welcome aboard. This is our launch training. My name is Ray Hewitt. I am your development coach, and I'm here to help you understand the next steps to knock out within your first 48 hours so that we can start getting you paid as soon as possible. All right, so you're gonna look on your screen, and there are a couple of goals for your first 48 hours. Your first is to schedule this launch training. So congratulations, you're knocking out the very first item that you need to knock out. The second is to learn how to promote to the position of promoter and get paid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a business. This is a virtual franchise. You want to understand how the compensation works. We have one of the most powerful compensations that the industry has to offer. So you're going to want to learn exactly how to get paid, and you're going to click on the link that says how to get paid. It's a 21-minute video. It's one of the best that I have seen so far. If you like to see our comp plan actually laid out, right next to that is the comp plan overview in PDF format. Print that out, look at that on your screen. It clearly lays out how we get paid, and it's very exciting. Once you study and learn how we get compensated, it will motivate you like you wouldn't believe. Your third goal is to watch the Quick Start training with Troy Landwehr. As part of his Quick Start training video, he talks about our company's training manual called the You Can Envision Success Training Manual. So number 4 is to download and print our company's training manual. The reason why people invest in franchises is because of the system. You want to be able to follow a system to be able to get extraordinary results. So when you understand our training manual, it has items that will help you have success. It's going to ask you questions about your goals. And within that training manual, there's actually a names list, a 100-person name list. So that leads me to your 5th goal within your first 48 hours is to hand write out your names list. Look, your names list is your foundation. If you're gonna build a structure, you can either build it on solid foundation or you build it on sand. And so the more solid our foundation is, the stronger and more robust that your business and your income is going to be. The reason why we handwrite that out is because psychologically the chances of your knocking out each one of those names is way greater than if you actually just have it in your phone book. All right? You know way more people than you could ever imagine that you think you know. But you won't see that until you actually handwrite that out. But here's my advice. Don't prejudge. Troy talks about this in his Quick Start training. Never prejudge. The people who you think 100% will jump on board, their timing might not be just right yet. But the people you never think in a million years that this would be for, because this is a category changer and because this is hormone replacement therapy, they will jump on board without hesitation. And they will bring you some of the most amazing business partners that will help your business expand all over the globe. So never prejudge who you think will join you in the business. The next is our weekly schedule. Here's one of the greatest parts about our business. We don't do weekly meetings. Everything we do is done virtually. We utilize phone calls, text messaging, 3-way calls, web-based presentations. You can drive around if you want to or not. It doesn't matter. We're helping people from coast to coast utilize technology and company-sponsored virtual events to build around the country. So 3 events weekly that you need to know about is every week on Monday evenings we have our company training call. All right, if you take a look at that, it's 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, it's like that every Monday evening. On Tuesdays and Thursdays at that exact same time is our company's business overview. This is an opportunity for you to invite people who want to take a look at how our business works. They want an introduction to the product, and they want an introduction to our compensation plan. Guys, you get people on the opportunity webinars, I promise you, they're going to be excited and they're going to be ready to explore how they can change their lives with our opportunity immediately thereafter. So this is for people that want to take a second look. Okay, so that's our weekly schedule. That's it. If you want to do face-to-face meetings, that's great, no problem. That we can knock that out as well. But this is our corporate schedule. All right, next is the Friday month-end push. So what does that mean? There are no monthly bonus periods or pay cycles with our company. Literally, every week is like the month with our business. So get your customers in and newest distributors placed by, the timing is 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central. By midnight Eastern, you will get paid on that activity next week. It's really that simple. So Fridays are like the end of the month. Every Friday works like the end of the month, so everyone gets paid. All pay periods run weekly. When you set up direct deposit, which takes maybe a minute and a half, you'll wake up to money every Friday morning or Saturday morning, and a lot of people report that that's kind of nice. All right, so that's the Friday month-end push. The next thing you're gonna see on your screen is our team resource page. Okay, so we put together a quick start resource page to give everyone the opportunity to have in one place every link that is needed for not only training, but as a resource. So I'm gonna go down each one of these line items. The first is the peaking video, getonthegel.com. This is the most powerful video that the whole country is building their business on, that we send people to see when they first learn about our business or opportunity. Somaderm brochure, that is also included on getonthegel.com. We also included this into the resource page. New You Life testimonials, some of the most powerful testimonials that you're gonna want your prospects to see are on beyoungagain.info. On that same website are a multitude of training videos that we've also included on the resource page here for quick reference. So compensation, the compensation video is also included. The You Can Envision Success training manual is also included on our resource page. There is a four video introduction which talks about New You Life, network marketing, and Somaderm. Getting started, 7 videos, including our quick start training, navigating the back office, and there are several other compensation training videos. My recommendation is to watch those multiple times. Every time you watch the compensation videos, you're gonna see different facets and dimensions of the compensation that you didn't see the first time, and it gets more exciting every time. Social media tips, how to be able to leverage social media. Advanced training, a deeper introduction into Somaderm, how to apply the gel from a doctor. We have an actual regimen, 5 days on, 2 days off. Why you wanna follow that specific regimen to maximize your results. Learn about the benefits of human growth hormone. We've also included a recent overview of our master distributor, Joe Giuliano. So the Tuesday and Thursday night presentations, there's a link to this as well in the launch document for those who want to study and also want to share with people that don't want to wait until Tuesdays and Thursdays to see the business overview. Overcoming objections. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a lot of objections, but we outline the most common to help you be able to move your prospects forward. Back office tutorial, very simple. You want to understand how to be able to navigate your back office. Somaderm Explain, that is a technical training video. You want to understand better every ingredient, why the ingredients, a discussion on how the molecule passes through the skin, technical objections. It is all within the Somaderm Explain video. We've also included some interviews with a couple of doctors that you're going to find very enlightening. One is a board-certified surgeon. The other is a homeopathic physician. The next is a recent question and answer national call with our CEO, Alex Goldstein. Partner service requests. This is very exciting. So our team has our own dedicated customer service partner. So anytime we need help with billing or other issues with our position, we have someone who will help us knock that out with ease. All right? The next are our Facebook pages, the corporate Facebook page, our corporate announcement page, so when anything is announced officially, you'll know exactly where to go. And then we have a page called New You Replay. So if you missed a corporate broadcast, a conference call, no problem. It will all be reposted on New You Replay. We reposted the weekly schedule for a quick reference, and we've also included some recommended personal development resources. And the reason why this is important, because our business is all about growing your mind. Traditionally, in corporate America, you start at the bottom and work your way up. In our business model, you start at the top and you work your way down. We are all CEOs of currently national organizations, which will soon be international. And so the money follows the growth of our mind. So we want to make sure to include resources for our newest partners to have to learn and be able to grow. But two that we recommend right off the bat. The first is GoPro by Eric Worre. We included the link, the audio link to YouTube for this. This is a must watch. Every person who is starting a virtual franchise in network marketing has to watch this video. It is essential. The second is Building Your Network Marketing Business with Jim Rohn. All right, these are two essential right off the bat. Everything we've listed here is important, but these two are critical. So the fastest distance between what you want to achieve in life and the incomes you're looking for is your commitment to grow your mind. And that's why I have spent that much time on the importance of our personal development library. Jim Rohn, in one of the last videos I talked about, says that achieving a 7-figure income in network marketing is actually simple to do. Because when you break it down, it's nothing more than doing a series of simple things every day. The challenge is that most people neglect to do the simple things every day. So when we understand what our why and our motivation is, that is what will motivate us to do the simple things so that we can have the time and money freedom to do what we were meant to do. Okay, so once you understand your why and we're clear on our why, how do we get there? What is the fastest vehicle within New You Life? Is the backbone of that is called three-way calls. Let's talk about the three-way call. And so this is part of the system, okay? Three-way calls are essential because this alleviates you from the anxiety of having to have the answers and be the expert. What if you could simply invite, we present, we answer their questions, they decide, you get paid. That's really what it boils down to. So this is how this works out. So we're going to go straight through our three-way call script. Now, many of you out there probably feel that based on your sales experience, business experience, whatever your experience might be, that you might have a better way. And you may be right. However, what matters is not so much what you can do well. What matters is what duplicates. And so following the script will yield a specific result that ultimately you will be able to train someone else on, and someone else will be able to train someone else that you didn't train. That's called duplication. And duplication is the key to massive wealth and time freedom in network marketing. So let's get started on the three-way call script. This is very simple, all right? So let's say we're calling Joe, all right? Hi, Joe, do you have a minute and a half? Is this a good time? Let's say Joe says, sure, Ray, what's up? Great, listen, I'm literally taking time out of my busy day to call you because I saw something and I immediately thought of you. And then we tell them why we thought of them. All right, I thought of you because I know you take care of yourself, and so I thought of you. You're very much into fitness, and so I thought of you. I thought of you because you work a lot of hours, and you were recently telling me that you're becoming an absentee father because when you leave in the morning, your kids are asleep. When you get home, your kids are asleep. I totally get it. They might ask, well, what's this about? All right. well, I've got something I need you to see. It's a 2-minute video. Check it out. I'm going to give you a call right back, and you'll see why I thought of you. Hopefully, you'll see what I saw. I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Then we hang up, and we text them, getonthegel.com. We call them back in 5 minutes or at their earliest convenience, okay? Then we ask them the question, what did you like best about what you just saw? And they're going to tell you something, HGH, not having to feel the symptoms of aging. Whatever they saw, you mirror exactly what they saw as well as what you liked, because this is showing them that you are listening to them. That's exactly one of the things that I saw as well in the video. Do you have any questions? They're always going to have questions. So whatever their question is, the next thing we go into the script is, great question. Are you asking me this because you're interested in making money with us, or because you see yourself more as becoming a customer? And your prospect will sort themselves out at that point. Once they've answered that question, then we go to the close. The close is, great, I want to make sure I get all of your questions answers and clarify what to expect next. My mentor is someone who I have huge respect for. He is a hormone replacement therapy expert, helping me and many others from coast to coast have success. I'm going to get him on the line as he has 100% of the information. You get your team leader or the person who invited you to be a part of this wonderful opportunity, and let them answer those questions and enroll your prospect. It's really that simple. You don't have to answer any questions. Defer to the expert. Now, let's say when you ask them, do you have any questions? They say something like, this is great. I don't have any questions. How can I get my hands on something like this? Which is a question. Then we go straight to the close. Very direct. Great, I want to make sure I get all your questions answered and clarify what to expect next. Guys, it couldn't be any simpler. So we're having huge success. About 90% of anyone who follows this system, follows the 3-way script, is getting results. So the results are moving your prospect into a decision-making mode of becoming a distributor, becoming a customer as possibly a distributor, or moving them to the next event, which is a webinar. And once they see the webinar, they're pretty much ready to get started and their questions are answered. Very, very simple. All right, so that's our 3-way call script. And lastly is FDA compliance. So we put some information on here. We have to understand that our product is registered as an over-the-counter and diluted to a homeopathic level, meaning we can market its properties of what it does for us, but because it is an over-the-counter, we have to be very clear that we don't promise or embellish what this product can do. All right, so every over-the-counter product, even if you were to go look at any kinds of vitamins or minerals, whatever the case might be, you're going to see a disclaimer that says this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So while our product has a multitude of potential benefits, we can't say that it will do any one thing. We have to say that it may support better mood. It may promote hair growth. It may enhance libido. It may support greater muscle tone, etc. If you're 50 years old and you never lost a hair since you were 15, you're not going to all of a sudden have all this new hair growth. What our product does is restore and repair on a cellular level the areas that had the greatest losses most recently. Every person's result is always different. You can talk about your results and your testimonials. You cannot talk about other people's testimonials, but you can direct them exactly where they can see where others have posted their testimonials. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a quick briefing on understanding FDA compliance. And so your team leader can answer any further questions you might have. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the launch wrap up to help you have the tools necessary to get your first results out of the gate. Knock out those first 48-hour goals. get with your team leader to knock out your 3-way calls. Get some activity under your belt before midnight on Friday, and you are going to get paid next week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending your time with me this evening to learn how to get started, and I will see each and every one of you at the top.